Hello, I'm Jack Miller, and imagine a future where genetic diseases are eradicated from our gene pool, but to only those who can afford it. Meanwhile, everyone else, those who cannot pay the price, suffer terrible genetic mutations that will affect our next generations. In upcoming years, our genetic codes that individually define all of us will soon be edited in an instant using CRISPR technology. The United States federal government should establish stricter regulations regarding the use of CRISPR technology for editing genetics to protect the public from its potential risks while also ensuring ethical practices. Today, I will touch on the ethical, social, and health risks that will all be of great importance to us moving forward in history. In doing this, we can use the government to establish boundaries, safety protocols, and regulation to prevent misuse of CRISPR technology in the future. To begin, we must talk about ethical concerns with CRISPR technology. The article Bioethical Issues in Genome Editing by CRISPR Cas9 Technology touches on the issue of social inequality. It talks about how editing genes how editing genes could lead to social discrimination and inequality from one person being born with more genetic traits than another person. Imagine if everyone around you was way more athletic, way more intelligent, and way more attractive, uh, just because they were more financially stable. That's not fair for you or anybody, right? This can end up causing ecological imbalances where modifications to the human body can affect natural evolution. Another huge problem and danger with using CRISPR technology is having to face health risks like accidental mutations. The same article highlights non target mutations and gene drifts, which can cause unintentional changes in the DNA. While a scientist is using CRISPR to change genetic codes, we may end up accidentally causing mutation. In today's world, we're trying to understand our genetic systems, but with a wrong move like that, we can leave humans with a dangerous consequence that we can suffer from for generations. Finally, a lack of framework with legal structure governing CRISPR can subject scientists to misuse editing. CRISPR ethics, moral considerations for applications of a powerful tool, talks about how germline editing has little legal structure. So germline editing, which is changing an embryo's DNA, can be passed to future generations. In addressing these problems, the following solutions are suggested to make boundaries for CRISPR. As a start, government should create a framework that sets ethical boundaries, prohibits unnecessary genetic edits. Ethics and genomic edits using the CRISPR and Cas9 technique challenges and conflicts, explains how cosmetic and enhancement genetic edits are unnecessary for their unnecessary. Therefore, rules to prohibit it must be in order. Next, we need a governing body that oversees ethical decision making and makes safety standards. As the book Arthur Altered Inheritance, CRISPR, and the Ethics of Human Genomic Editing points out, genetic diversity in society is crucially important and is worth protecting. Right? Without a governing body overseeing CRISPR, we can unintentionally remove important genetic traits. Right? The third, this governing body can make sure that regulations stay up to date with technological advancements. And according to a new governance approach to regulating human genome editing, a governing body staying on top of regulation even when new technology is found is important so that potentially dangerous applications for CRISPR can be regulated. If something new came out that can change the whole CRISPR game entirely, of course you need someone to regulate it, because if no one was there to regulate it, then I fear the worst on what can happen. After all, it is up to us to regulate the potential of a dangerous future. With stricter regulations, we can prevent our possible dangerous future from becoming reality. The first benefit that regulation ensures is responsibility for using CRISPR technology. This would limit potential harm and save our future, really. Next, with established ethical standards, we cannot make customized babies or designer babies, as you might have heard. Everyone would stay free from enhanced or cosmetic bone structures, which would make everyone equal. Our government, which would also set an example of a regulated genetic editing to be used ethically for other countries to see and do the same. Finally, as the article Genetic Discrimination or Future Health Crises highlights, is we can protect our world from unintended long-term effects like mutations or genetic discrimination. Now, in our advancements to a future of genetic editing, the ethical decisions that we make today will impact our humanity long term. The United States federal government should establish stricter regulations regarding the use of CRISPR technology for editing genetics to stay ethical and to protect humanity from the dangers of what may come. Now, as a recap, the problems that we face with CRISPR technology are ethical, social, and health challenges. And to fix these problems, the federal government needs to set regulations to establish boundaries and ensure safety. The benefits of this is that regulations can prevent misuse and stay on track scientifically. Now, in today's world, our decisions impact our future tremendously, more than ever. And in this genetic revolution, we must act with both caution and care for the future of humanity. Thank you.